Thrilled to welcome Steve Earhart, Executive Director of AutoZone Liberty Bowl, to a Better Memphis today. Welcome, sir. Good to have you with us.
So glad to be here, Kim, you and Joe. It's great to be back here in the studios at Channel 5.
All right, it's a thrill to have you. You have a Distinguished American Awards dinner, and the Liberty Bowl bestows this award on a specific American who has accomplished great things. You have a record of incredible honorees. Who is receiving the award this year?
Joe, you're exactly right. This is the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Festival Association's highest honor to individuals who's reached the pinnacle of their career and lived a philanthropic life. And so we've had great honorees in the past, going back to Danny Thomas, Elvis Presley. When Archie Manning won, he said, so great to be in this company. Unfortunately, we lost one of our winners 15 years ago. Fred Smith received this award. So we're so proud to introduce and honor this Sunday night one of the great voices ever in the history, and you guys are involved in broadcasting. Verne Lundquist will be our honoree for 2025, and he 40 years, the Masters. He called every one of Tiger Woods' great shots, the Final Fours in basketball. He did the Winter Olympics. He was there, the voice with Nancy Kerrigan and Tonya Harding.
Oh, wow.
He and Scotty Hamilton called
Forgot about that.
So he's nicknamed the Golden Throat, one of the great voices in the history of sports broadcasting. So we're proud to honor him this Sunday night at the Hilton.
Wonderful. How do you go about picking your honorees? I mean, do you have a group of people who do it, or how do you do it?
We got a lot. In fact, we would like the two of you to give us some nominees for next year. Somebody that's reached, again, the pinnacle of their profession. And sincerely, we accept nominations from anybody. Then we get our committee together, our board of directors of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, and say who should be the honoree this year. And we've had great ones over time. Governors is great. A year that General Kenneth Tovo flew back from Afghanistan. He was in charge of our special forces, flew back with a whole plane load of his Army folks to receive the award that year.
Amazing.
So we're wide open. I'll be looking for your nomination.
All right.
All right, fair enough. Well, we understand there's a cocktail reception 5:30 Sunday evening, followed by the awards dinner at Hilton, Memphis, where this event is a spectacular one and happens every year. There's silent and live auctions that are going to be happening. And are tickets still available?
Well, yes, for the dinner. Now, the golf tournament on the next day is totally full. We can't take anybody else. It's packed at Southwind. But that night at the Hilton, I know, Joe, you're going to be helping raise money for St. Jude. I know Joe's a master auctioneer as well.
Oh, yeah?
He helps raise money. But, yeah, we can still get some folks for the dinner, 5:30 cocktail hour, and then silent auction, and then dinner, and then a live auction, 10 items, some great items, like a week in Italy at some Italian prince gave us an
Italian prince?
Yeah, he gave us for a week there, and then we got 7 days at the Ardito Beach. We've got Final Four tickets, World Series tickets. It's really it'll be a lot of fun, and so we look forward to that, raising money for St. Jude. And we've raised over $6 million over the last few years in this event, so we're looking forward to helping out St. Jude as well and having a big time and honoring Verne. He's such a nice man. You know, he's so quality guy. He's won every honor in the world, Emmys and Sportscasters Hall of Fame, but he says, I'm so proud to be included in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl Hall of Fame.
Very cool. So you mentioned that all the slots are filled in the golf tournament, the Liberty Bowl, the 30th annual Liberty Bowl Golf Classic, which tees off Monday. But tell us about that event.
Well, yeah, and that's a full house. We tee off at 7 o'clock in the morning with, I think, we kind of cut it off at 34 teams. Joe will be playing there in the morning.
Of course.
We'll be doing the Channel 5 in the afternoon here.
He's our big duffer
He's
here.
our key guy.
That's exactly correct.
We have dignitaries, but also raising money for St. Jude, a foursome scramble, so we have an awful lot. It's just a fun day, and it's you know, following up the big St. Jude FedEx there that was just last week at Southwind. It'd be an opportunity for people here in Memphis to play the same course that was just brand new, basically, in a lot of ways. I know Joe was out there covering that.
Absolutely. With you.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Very nice. That's right.
Lovely.
So, you know, I was reminiscing very quickly, going back in the day when Steve Earhart came to Memphis from Colorado. Billy Donovan was the one who recruited him to be here in the 1980s, 1984, and you made the Memphis Showboat such a fun event. Those games were just a blast. And so everything this man's been associated with in his long career now in Memphis, more than 40 years, has been a lot of fun. And always for a good cause.
Well, you're very kind, Joe, and I appreciate that. And we did build a great team there. We had 17 players that went on and played long careers in the NFL, and of course Reggie White, who was in the NFL Hall of Fame. We had other great players, and went on to. But you're right. We wanted to make it fun for everybody. Now, a lot of the other leagues that have come along, but we also were very competitive with the NFL. We had signed 5 #1 NFL draft choices away from the NFL. But Billy Donovan and some of our other partners, you know, we said, let's make this an NFL quality team, and we did. Unfortunately, the history of the last 40 years hasn't been so good, but you know, we're going to continue to build the AutoZone Liberty Bowl as our signature event here in Memphis.
And actually, that game is going to be played on January 2nd. Next year, and so we'll look forward to that as well. So folks, get ready for cooler temperatures and the Liberty Bowl. Just think Liberty Bowl and you might get a little cooler.
Well, yeah, and it's a great time and date. January 2nd is a Friday afternoon, so of course there's no other football game against head-to-head, so it should be a great opportunity to showcase Memphis to the rest of the country. We're the highest rated telecast originating from Memphis, so we look forward to having another great time. Of course, we have other events all year long. The parades downtown, the rodeo, the pregame buffet, those kind of events for Memphians to participate. Our high school all-star game. So thank you very much for your great support.
Thank you for coming in and joining us today. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Earhart, Executive Director, AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you both.